I should have bought an extension cord. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Damn, how do I do this? What are you doing? I'm trying to be live.
Fly, girl.
Girl, okay, so.
Her lipstick is popping. My friend cute.
Well, you know,
Cute.
just from here up.
Right, don't look at my
Let me look at it. Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all, what's up? Woo. Okay, so I am tricked. There's a lot going on. There's a little bit,
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Lips. I'm serving you lips today.
Serving it, too.
Jamie's giving you the eyes, and I'm giving you lips.
We didn't even plan this, but it happened like that. Hey, Mr. Biggs. Oh,
Who's Mr.
beautiful
Biggs?
ladies.
Hey, Mr. Biggs. Hey. Okay, so.
Oh, look, you got somebody right here.
Hey. Okay, so you guys, I always start with a shot. Today's shot is.
Yay.
I tried to introduce my queens to a healthy lifestyle. We don't have to drink to have a good time.
Right.
We can drink some other things. So today's shot is stress relieving Aptogen, hormone balancer, and a feel good boost. Because y'all, we are shook. We are shook out here. We are triggered with all the things that are happening in the world, and you know, we're triggered. We are triggered. I am triggered. Okay, and I'm shook. So I'm bringing all my smiles, but just know on the inside, this woman here is triggered. So anyway, here's your boost, energy, mood, balancer, enhancer shot.
I just love taking healthy shots.
I know. Cheers! And I got you, there's 3 of them. And if anybody wants
This one really does have orange juice in it.
Yeah.
The other stuff tasted like
this is what it looks like.
orange juice and collard greens.
Nothing wrong with
That's
some
what I
collard
like.
greens. Okay. So, hit us with the topic, Jamie.
Hot topics.
Hot topic. What's our topic for today?
I want to taste this first.
Okay. Before we get into the topic, let me just tell you what I'm triggered about. Can you hit me with a little freestyle singing?
Oh my God.
Hit me with give me some
Trigger.
No, give me some of that singing.
Some singing?
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
Triggered about those white folks.
I'm triggered about
Georgia
white
State.
folks. I'm triggered. I'm shook in the bones.
COVID got me triggered.
I'm triggered.
Yes. What else got me triggered? White folks got me triggered.
White folks got me triggered.
Police got me triggered.
Police got me triggered.
Yes, girl. Thank you.
The COVID got me triggered.
Yes.
Like,
that's how we deal with stuff. Black people, we have to deal with stuff.
this is actually good.
Thank you.
It tastes like
I'm
orange
bringing the
juice.
goodness. Yes.
Orange juice.
Yes. I got my
get you a shot of orange juice.
and my crystals.
Throw some vodka in
okay,
there
because
for
we
me.
are triggered. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about
Oh,
it.
you do have your
I do have my
crystals
crystals.
on.
Yes, I
Rose
have.
quartz, I see
And
you.
Christodonia, something. I don't know.
Okay.
But mostly it's about not
Word
being.
off them spirits.
Yeah.
Always loved your voice, Jay. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Andre.
All right, y'all.
Look, let me. I gotta turn off my
Woo, thank you for being with us.
Thank y'all.
We are talking today about. I'm sharing. Jamie had this great idea to share some of the ways that I've been successful in my business, and I had no idea I was following a pattern or a plan called what's it called?
The Heptagram Acute Heptagram of Impact.
Yes, I had no idea I was doing it, but I was doing it anyway. So
you're probably doing it too, and don't
yeah,
know it.
so
we gonna squeeze on some stuff.
she's gonna share what those things are, and I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I've been using. Let's talk about our businesses first of all.
Yeah, girl, I got businesses. I hear it is important to have, like, if you're an entrepreneur, like 7 different avenues of income. So I'm up to like about 5.
You're up to 5?
I am.
Okay. I don't know if I'm up to 5, but maybe. maybe I am
You're
up
making
to 5.
sleep money, yeah.
Maybe I'm up to 5. So I own a ballet company, cultural arts center, performing arts. Also, my side hustles would be just performing as an artist. I'm doing those resistance bands. I'm doing personal training. And what else do I have? What else? T-shirts.
T-shirts.
What else am I
You
doing?
got classes that you're selling to the
Performance.
schools?
Yes. Oh, I'm writing programs for schools, high school, middle, and elementary programs on Strength Through Struggle is a program that I'm working on about the strength of Black people through their music and how we use music to be strong. And so those are my little side hustles, my little COVID-born hustles. So yeah, what you got going?
Every day I'm hustling.
Look.
Hustle real hard. Hustle
Tell Jamie
real
to
hard.
stick to singing.
No,
Don't rap.
no, don't rap.
No. Okay, what's your hustles?
It takes a real friend to tell you the truth about yourself.
Thank you, friend. Look, I
Here's
stay in
my rap
lane.
card. I'm hanging.
I stay in my lane by not. I don't sing. Y'all don't hear China trying to sing. I stick to dancing. Okay, what's your hustles?
Okay, so I do my Reiki. Right, so I actually do Reiki sessions where you can come in for an energy treatment, or you can come in to actually get certified to become a Reiki instructor or practitioner.
That's what's
on
up.
your own. So two hustles there. I lead the guided meditations. We do accept donations, and I just started my what else am I doing? My business with selling life insurance. And so life insurance policies are really important. I'm learning that there's actually short-term or long-term policies, and then there's a way to actually have a permanent policy to where it's actually a savings account and it grows interest. So that's exciting. You don't know about
That's
that?
exciting, y'all. Look, it better be exciting because we need to get our stuff together, y'all. Okay,
Insurance.
so I'm gonna go through the things
Starting
that
to taste all the
Yes.
minerals and stuff
Yes,
at the
taste it,
bottom
girl.
of it. It's like
I'm gonna go
emergency.
through like the things that I know that I am doing on a regular that's helped my business become what it is.
Right.
If you don't know, my business is BalletAfrique. You can go to follow us, BalletAfrique Dance on Instagram. And so I'm going to tell you what those things, and you can tell me where it fits in on the impact list.
Acute Heptagram of impact.
Okay, so the first thing that I do
I love a
is...
list. I love a good list.
Okay, yeah, I've been making my notes.
Okay.
I'm trying to be organized here. So the first thing on my list I'm going to say is that if you are starting a business and you want to make some extra income, start with something that you love, something that you're passionate about, that moves you, and that is not really work to you. So where does that go on the list? Is it on the list, girl? Is it on the list? Follow your passion. That's the first advice I can give you if you're...
So it's a little ways down, but desire.
Desire. Okay.
Something that you truly desire. Okay.
Here's another thing that I do. I think about law of attraction. I know we're going to talk about that someday, but just being positive. If your business has a lot of competition, especially because Black-owned businesses, we're small, right? So if you're in Austin and you have like I don't know, maybe you sell hair. I know I have a lot of homegirls that sell hair, and so it's better to not don't think of each other as competitors, but build and collaborate together instead of spewing negativity or feeling small because somebody else is doing really well. If somebody else in your field is doing really well, connect with them, build with them, bond with them. There's enough heads in Austin. There's enough legs in Austin.
Everybody got a head.
Everybody has a head. So just not having negative feelings about your competitors. That's another one of my things. Is that on the list? Law of attraction, being positive.
Law of attraction, being positive.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Okay.
But,
Well, it's still really, really important to approach things with positivity and, waking up every day and having gratitude and being grateful, I think will serve you very well as you're trying to develop your own business. I definitely believe in that law of attraction. That's not on the list, but that's on China's list.
Hey, China's list has been working, so let's listen to a successful
grateful.
moment.
Be grateful every single day,
Ooh,
every single day that you wake
Real.
up. Yes, because how can you receive if you're not appreciating where you're already at? Appreciate where you are at the moment. So that's my other thing. This one is very important to me because I have allowed people to do this to me, which I'm not doing anymore, is allowing people to take your energy. You know, if
Energy vampires.
energy vampires.
Beware.
For example, some people are just not ready for where you're at. You know, you have to hustle, you have to grind, you have to dedicate your time to building your business. And you know, some people, they don't understand that. They think that you should be giving all your time to them. If you have somebody like that in your life, they need to go. It's time for them to go, and you have to stay committed because people that love you, they're going to understand. But this is the time to really invest in yourself. So, and then the last thing is going to be to give back. You have to give back. It's so important. You have. Fortunately, my business is all about giving to children, and so I get that. I get it in a lot of ways, but I think that's an important part of any of your businesses to find a way to have a give back.
Hey, mommy.
Hey. Okay.
I think that falls under like reputation and your like notoriety of actually serving the community and everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess I started off with my entrepreneurship journey just by diving into it. You know, like, hey, I started off with Mary Kay. So I liked makeup, girl. I like good skincare. Serve it to my vanity. I mean, I like the thing. But everyone
Why do you
wants
do
to
that
be
like that,
beautiful and
though?
feel beautiful.
Why do you take your middle finger and touch like that? She giving young finger. Why do you do that?
I don't know. I didn't even notice.
You
I
went,
was doing that.
Okay.
I was just.
Okay.
I was just using a finger because it's longer and so it's shorter to stretch.
Okay. All right, continue.
She going in on me tonight, y'all. I don't know. I can't be a rapper. I can't use my middle finger. I don't even know. Okay, hold on. What did Mr. Big say?
Mr. Big.
Right. You have to surround yourself with people who are trying to level up as well as bring the same energy.
And you know what, Mr. Biggs, this is for the ladies. Ladies. We tend to, I know that a lot of men are really good. Men are really good at saying, I have to take care of this, and this. And my relationship isn't right until my money's right. Men do that all the time.
They don't sit up and gossip on the phone.
I don't know who knows what they do. But ladies, we have to start doing this. We have to start doing the same thing. We have to start saying, hey, I need time to take care of myself. And that independence, that financial independence is so important. You're liking that shot, aren't you? Are you feeling your mood improve?
I'm feeling, hold on, what was this supposed to be? Hormonal balance.
Yeah.
Right away. It works just like that. Feeling the balance.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm an ordained minister too, so I can do like weddings, funerals, ceremonies, all that good stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Wouldn't you want a beautiful black queen marrying you? If I ever get married, would you marry me?
I would totally be honored, dude.
Girl, we all know that.
Oh, I can't wait. We doing this dating
not
situation for you like ASAP.
Yes, those of you that would like to go on a date with China.
We're taking applications.
She's taking applications.
But you're going to have to go through some strenuous,
You don't even want to know. Look, my brother's in the house. My brother's in the house.
Hey,
Where is he?
brother.
My brother's over there. Y'all, you got steps. You got steps to go through to get to me.
People.
It's hard.
So.
It's hard.
So I stumbled upon this lesson when I first started my spiritual journey, learned about chakras and everything, and I was like, why is it some people are just really on the ball with their spiritual journey, or some people are just so successful? I ain't gonna lie, I was like, why are white people more successful seeming than the black community and everything? What do they know that I don't know and I want to learn, right?
They got less worries and triggers.
Less triggers.
You know? There's a lot that we're trying to carry in balance. And
systemic, battles.
But also, you know what, when I was, the news, just so much is going on. And so the latest thing, I haven't been watching it, but every time I turn on the news, I'm like, okay, triggered and off. But I turned it on today and saw the shooting at FedEx, and I was like, why is it that
Apparently,
certain
I have
demographics...
family in that area.
Girl.
And their stepfather works at that UPS, but he happened to call in to work today.
Girl,
He wasn't there.
that's...
So,
Look,
Bonnie,
they call it, they say that this is, you know, mental illness, but what happens when mental illness meets, what do you call, entitlement? So when mental illness meets entitlement, we have these, because a lot of people deal with mental illnesses, but it's a very small demographic going out there shooting up places, and I just feel like that is the part when you feel entitled. There's not a lot of holding you back mentally, and I feel like when we're triggered, we go in internally. We hold ourselves back more as opposed to, you know, lashing out.
Yeah, it's like an inferior thinking, right?
Yeah.
And so I really didn't want to talk about all of the gun violence and everything that's going on. Girl, the whole 2020, we didn't hear anything about like gun violence and everything because everybody was stuck at the house.
But there was stuff going on.
I mean, there was stuff going on, but we didn't hear about like the mass shootings of coworkers going and shooting up the place and everything. And so I didn't really want to talk about it because I don't really want to even think about it. But I think that it's important that we utilize this heptagram of impact to be able to make a change in our communities. You can utilize this chart for like personal, like just advancements. Like if you want to get healthy, here's, you know, do you have a strategy, execute the strategy, have persistence, know, you know, what your reputation is, what do you want to represent, and one of them is being fearful against, you know, whatever the opponent. Sometimes when you're stepping into something, you're gonna have a little fear.
I would say,
but you have
off
to be
the bat,
brave.
throw all of that out the window. Like, I feel like that's been one of my biggest things to be successful in this field is that, you know, I'm not afraid to fail. I just keep going. In fact, I'm okay with failing. I fail a whole bunch of times. And I'm bound to, at one of those times, something's gonna come through, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be brave enough to not be afraid to fail. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But not everybody is as successful as you because they're not stepping into their bravery.
I really think my success is all about being passionate about what I'm doing and being brave and focusing on law of attraction, because it's really hard to be negative when you're working with cute little chocolate babies. Like, I mean, if I'm having a bad day, I go into work and I'm just like, girl, look at how lucky you are. So finding what you're passionate about is definitely one of the high on my list.
But you also came in with a strategy. Your strategy is
a strategy and a
do
mission.
what you love, right? And so this heptagram of impact is actually used in, like, I watch football with my husband, and so they utilize a lot of this, like, talk. Like, yeah, you have to tackle your opponent, and they had the strategy, they had to study the playbook in order to know how each compartment, each person is playing their part on the field, right?
Yeah.
Ha! Look at you. Using your middle finger. Using your middle finger. Yeah, why? Because it's longer.
Girl.
You have to fail in order to succeed.
Yes,
girl. You know it.
Who said that?
Keitra.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Nadia.
Fail.
Hey, Sonia. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Sheila.
Hey, Clifton. Clifton is
Clifton.
doing his thing. He's like top comedian all over San Antonio.
Yes. And you know, you go out there, you do what you love, and you reach the desires of your heart. You know. But I also realize that if you're not following a strategy, then you're falling for like the coincidences that happens to fall in your lap. Which I don't believe in coincidences. There's just unplanned circumstances. And so when those failures or those unplanned circumstances happen, how quickly can you bounce back? Bounce back.
Look, let me find that song.
That is our theme, girl.
It's our theme song. Bounce
it's
back.
all about that bounce
It's about the
back.
bounce back.
Yes.
How easily are you able to maneuver through adversity? And so that's one of the things I said I was going to talk about today is how to deal when you're triggered, how to keep your composure when you've been triggered. And I used to respond very quickly.
Respond or react? Because responding is different.
I used to react. And now what I do is I call, because sometimes, you know, those Karens come after you.
Oh.
When you look, I'm just saying, like, and as a business person, people come after you, and it's like you. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but it's true. It's true. And
Pardon us if your name is Karen.
it has nothing to do with a person, anybody named Karen, but you know what I'm talking about, the culture, the Karen culture. And so, girl, but I used to get very triggered by that, but I needed to realize, to look outside of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and realize that people just sometimes have a hard time expressing what it is that they're saying, and it's my responsibility as a business person to keep clients or to keep the reputation of my company. So what I do instead now is I call a friend and I say, hey, so this just happened, and I have to discuss it first. And that is my first thing on not being triggered. Or, you know, we're going to be triggered, but to keep your composure.
You're also someone that's not going to just like encourage the chaos, I guess.
Yes. You need that buffer before you respond to someone that you can that can mediate you and help you through, because your business is your, you know, you're sensitive about that.
Yeah.
Or even it might be about your kids. Your kids.
I'm an artist,
A
I'm a
teacher might trigger
businesswoman,
you.
and I'm sensitive
Anybody
about
have a
my
teacher? Hey, who is that?
Say that.
Hey.
Failure is not an obstacle in the path. It's the learning part of the path for success.
Oh, thank you. Wisdom for my day. Thank you. And you know what? I used to get very triggered when it came to my kids at school. And like my daughter would say, you know, this teacher did it, and I'm just like, I'm going to the school, and so I have to like think.
That's mama bear mode right there.
Mama bear.
Bear.
Right. I drive up to the school just waiting, looking at
Coming
kids.
after you.
Let's see.
What are you doing with my
Hey,
babies? Hey.
Yes, so many wise people. Okay, but let's take a pause and let's just go ahead and admire our queendom. You want another shot? Shot. We're taking our healthy shots.
Okay, let me wash that first one
This
down.
is good. This is good stuff. This is Buddha juice. It has orange, lemon, and maca. Maca is good for all. Do you know what maca is good for?
I don't know what maca is.
It's a root. It's good for.
Hey, I'm rooted.
It's good for your libido.
Oh, okay. That's what we need.
Okay. We're out here, y'all.
You took 2 already?
Yes. I'm triggered. I'm
Your
stressed.
brother one.
My brother is. I don't know where he went. My brother is visiting from San Antonio. Did he just leave? That's just like.
No, he just walked around.
Okay.
I'm sure he's not gonna.
So yeah, y'all have any questions?
Any questions,
Comments,
thoughts?
concerns?
Okay, so yeah, I do want to actually, now that my computer is working again. Okay. So the first step is the strategy. So you create your plan, right? And then you have to execute that plan. So you're
I definitely did that.
yeah, because faith without works is dead. Like you can be like, oh, I wish to have $1 million, but you just sit on your butt all day.
Yeah.
You can't do
When
it.
I created BalletAfrique, I wrote it all down. I wrote everything down, all my thoughts down.
Yes. Strategic planning. And unfortunately, with the adversities around the land, they have strategically chosen to attack the Black and brown community.
Well, yeah.
And so they had a strategy. So now we have to have a strategy for how we're going to impact our community and bounce back from that, you know, and overcome that.
Yes, Black people, we need a strategy on
And
how
not
we're
just
going to
marching
impact.
and throwing riots. That's not going to truly make a difference.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
stand up for what you know.
I think we can
Not-
start by supporting each other's businesses.
Yes.
And look, supporting Black people is not just for Black people. I am so grateful to my friends who have supported my business, and how do you look? If you are not, if you are able to help support a Black business continuously, that needs to be happening. We need to make sure we are supporting Black businesses in this climate. Sometimes it's really hard to know what to do. Pick one. It does.
Pick one. Support.
Pick one.
Support. Your strategy. Support Black business. Right?
Yeah. Find people that will. Part of your strategy should be finding people that will support your business.
Right. And when we execute this strategy, sometimes results aren't going to happen right away. So you do have to have a little patience with just being able to see the desires that you're trying to achieve. Right.
You know, I have been manifesting this since I was 12. So, yeah, when I was a little girl, I used to I was in middle school, but I was like, my friends, I just felt like I could feel and sense. I went to Pierce Middle School, so 2-3, y'all, 2-3 in the house.
Austin, born and raised on the playground.
But I could feel and sense from my teachers that we were expendable. And it really I felt it, even though I couldn't articulate what I was seeing and feeling.
Right.
I knew something. I knew something was wrong. And so that is when I started, because I was exposed to a lot of amazing music. I just felt like if I could expose people to this beautiful African music, they would understand their presence and their power and the greatness and bigness of themselves.
Bigness.
Yeah.
I like that word.
That's not a word.
Not bigly, like the.
But yes, girl, that is where this all started. And I would have shows. I would put my little stuffed animals out and do shows. And it's been my dream to have a school since I was little. So I really believe in that manifest.
And so since you were 12, you came up with this strategy. Now you're an adult and you've executed the plan. And you've had patience because obviously you're not completely all the way where you want to be, right?
Yeah.
But you also had to be persistent in that, overcoming the adversities, all of the no's. Something like going through 100 no's in order to receive one yes.
But you know what? There's no fear because I had no expectation. There was no fear. There was no fear of failing. I had no fear of failing.
Well, but there's just a persistence over any, adversity.
I feel now that I do feel fear sometimes now, but I always know that it's going to make a way for itself.
Yes. So there's a difference between the reputation that you think of yourself versus the notoriety of what people think of you.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to say, screw what you think about me. I mean, yes, your reputation is important, but understand, not everybody's going to like you.
Permission or approval is not
needed. Do you be respectful? Respect is earned when you respect other people. As long as you're being respectful to other people, everybody's not going to love you. In fact, some people don't. Just downright can't stand you.
But you know what? Haters make the world go round. You ain't doing it right if you ain't got no haters.
I got lots.
Hello, haters. Hello.
Hey.
Now y'all are our viewers. Y'all love us, of course,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be tuning in every week.
Yeah.
So yeah, having that reputation. But so
we got 2 minutes.
as far as
2 minutes.
being fearful, I relate that to okay, so if you're going to play a sport, right, or if we're gonna try to stand up against this police brutality and everything, obviously you have to study the opponent in order to be to bravely step forward and tackle that obstacle, right?
Yeah.
So there's a healthy fear, and then there's a living in fear, shaking in your boots and not doing anything about it, sitting stagnant, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you receive the desires of your heart, and sometimes the law of attraction works like this, or the what did you positive thinking and the law of attraction. So yeah, I'm thinking and I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm trying to manifest this desire that I have, but sometimes the universe just gives you an answer not right now.
Yeah.
Or go back to the drawing board, rethink your strategy, and then start over with the execution of it.
Yeah. You know the way I like to think about it is that it's kind of like this antenna that you're sending out into the world, and it's the more positive vibrations you send out, you know, that's the more that you're gonna attract. You gotta watch that negativity, y'all. Even speaking things, being judgmental to people, all those things are important. What's
You
our
speak
girl?
things into existence.
I'm trying to
La
find
la.
the song. Thank you.
La la.
La la.
And
She's
so,
got that song,
yes.
y'all.
So, again, when you go through these steps, it always starts over. Once you've received your answer or the tactic that you were trying to receive, you tackle your opponent. Once you've tackled your opponent, then what's the football language? Like you start back, like you kick the ball off again, something like that. Yeah. It's all over.
You watch football with your husband and she
Sometimes.
it's
I was a cheerleader, so I'm like, yay! We got the touchdown, or the field goal. I don't know all of the stuff in between.
Yeah. Thank
And
you
so,
guys. We're
sometimes things just happen by accident. Like you said that, like you were manifesting it, hoping and praying for
but
it.
you know
and
what?
you
I
didn't
wasn't even trying to do it. I was just like this. I was just dreaming.
Yeah.
I was just dreaming about things, and I didn't even know anything about manifestation. But it's definitely worked in my favor. To dream, you got to dream it. You got to
Dream
dream
big. Dream
If
big.
you have little kids, here's my teacher tip. Really nurture your children's imagination. That is our gift to us as humans. So nurture that and foster it. And they grow up so fast. And let them pull out all those pots and pans. Let them, explore with your makeup and all kinds of ways to explore to get on your nerves. Let them do it. It doesn't last very long. I want to play this song while we get it going back. After party? Oh. Two things, everybody. Tonight, this is what's going on. Well, not tonight. Let's see.
What's going on in Austin?
Okay, so our friend Will Tilla is having an event, a DJ event on Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. And then Sunday is John Dees has the big ass comedy show. And I'm going to that. I'm really excited. And so there's comedy and DJing, all the things are happening Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, people.
Nice.
It's hard. We are up in the, I won't tell you where our secret location
No, we're not. If you want to see us live and you want to come to our recordings, our live recordings, inbox us, DM us, and we'll let you know where we'll be week to week. Sometimes we're in San Antonio, sometimes we're here in Austin.
And if you have a topic that you want to talk about, hit us up, put it in our DM. We are down to talk about all those things. We're keeping calm and collected. It used to really bother me when brothers would be like, I'm cool, calm, and collected. I'm just like, can you give me a better description? But you know what? I come to appreciate what that means for a black man to be calm, cool, and collected. Yes.
We're not triggered by all white folks, are we?
No, the ones on TV killing folks and
that part. Just want to make that clear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Support us. Love one another. We're all humans out
black
here.
folks, y'all trigger me too.
Sure.
Y'all all triggering me.
Y'all I don't know.
I gotta get my tags fixed, so I'm terrified driving around with my dirty tags.
You riding dirty?
Riding dirty.
Find out, girl. You gotta get legit. And collect it. Yes.
Girl,
Song
give us
request.
something.
Hustle hard. You got a song request. Oh, look. You got it. Let's see if we can do it.
Sing it though.
I don't even know what this is.
This is Bounce Back.
Game. Yes. Look. All of a sudden, our viewing 7:30 hit and more people are tuning in.
7:30. We're about to go, y'all. Last
gotta
week.
watch back.
Yeah.
Watch back.
What's the song request? It's taking your
Sad. Hustle hard.
Okay.
Hustle hard. The rap song that I was singing. I'm gonna take my rap card back down and
You can
rap
take
for
your
you.
rap. Yeah. Go for it.
No. I'm listening to my friend. A real friend tell me
Hey,
the
Reed,
truth.
what you doing? You in Austin yet?
Oh, you know that person?
Yeah, that's my friend Reed.
Hey, friend Reed.
2-3. 2-3 and
2-3.
Girl,
I'm Jamie.
I need a meal.
That's
I need-
real hard. Wait.
Who's gonna take me to go eat?
So yeah, inbox us if y'all want to know our live location, and we will give you the address.
No, we not. Our
To
live.
some people, if you DM us,
Yes.
you got it directed in.
You
We're
can-
gonna
you
it's
can
gonna
watch-
be special
We
invite
have a
only.
whole audience out there. Audience, make some noise! Woo! Extra! I know. Oh, this is part of my therapy from being triggered from
I
the
don't know.
news.
Man, there's so many hustle hard songs on here. Like which artist?
Yeah, which artists are we?
Like every day I'm hustling.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Hustle
Are
hard.
we playing a song? I'm
I was
leaving off of
trying
here.
to.
Bye. How do I
Oh,
end?
look, hi. Hi, China.
But nobody's here.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh man, we're gonna have to maybe play the hustle hard song
We're
next
leaving.
week because
Who's out there? You know what? I don't even know if there were. Oh, there were no comments. Okay. Bye. You snacking that gum hard? That's my brother's in the house.
brothers in the house.
My brother's in the house.
Brothers in the
My real
house.
blood brother. My blood brother is here.
Brothers.
Not just a brother because I say he's my brother.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You can adopt some brothers. Man. And I know I've got the Wi-Fi situation. Maybe that's just, God is trying to tell you something. We're gonna have to make sure that we play that song
What song?
next week.
Hustle hard.
Yeah. 'Cause it's not showing up, Mr. Biggs. I'm sorry. I was trying. But we love you. Charge it to the internet service.
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood. Oh, that's who I'm trying to play.
Uh-oh.
And it is not coming up. Look, so I'm trying here.
I'm gonna do
It's
it.
just
I'm gonna do
thinking.
it. I'm gonna
and
do it.
thinking.
I'm gonna do it.
And he's still tuned in. He wait for that song.
We gonna play this song.
He-
Amma is not a word, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm a.
Okay, what's the song?
And we're gonna close out on this. Hustle Hard by Ace Hood.
Hustle
L-E hard.
hard. By who?
I love you too, Mr. Big.
Who is it? What's it?
Ace
Ace
Hood.
Well, let me find out what kind of ratchet
Hey!
music that we got going
Look.
here.
Mr. Big.
Oh, he about it. Gangster.
Yeah.
You gotta be gangster with a name like Mr. Biggs. You better be gangster.
Melissa Biggs. That's Mr. I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, we gonna close out on this.
Yes. Oh, I like this. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
That's a house house? Yes. Hey. Behind the scenes.
Okay, this is my new gym.
Yeah, I ain't never heard this before.
I think I've heard it.
Hey.
Hey. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for adding that today.
Up on that profit. Oh, I'm sitting down, so all I got is the shoulder moves happening.
Look.
Yeah. Rocking.
Okay. Yes. My hustle next week is going to include my Cash App. So you good. Because it's
Cash
hard
App.
out here on a girl. When you single. It's single, it's not business. You need a couple. Mama need a house.
Yes. Ain't it? Where the kids supposed to live?
Hustle.
We gonna just spill the hook. What's the hook gonna be? Uh-oh. Hey. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we will see y'all hopefully next Friday. Right, yay. Bye, Mr. Big. the request. We got a smile in the camera. Are you taking pictures? Nope. That was just so I can take some screenshots.